Are you struggling to keep up? Deadlines looming and motivation nowhere to be found. Your brain's saying, just one more TikTok. Well, let's change that and learn to take control of your time and studies so you can become an absolute academic weapon. Do you ever feel like there's never enough time in the day? Like your to-do list is getting longer by the minute, multiple obligations competing for your attention, and feeling like you haven't had any time for yourself? But if you've got a second, I know, big ask, we're going to run through a few ways you can maximize your time. So this is your week. Let's try to fix it. First, break it into chunks and give every task a home. This basically means breaking your work into bite-sized time slots where you check your emails, go to your lectures, work on your assignments, take a break, and even socialize. If you've ever sat and asked yourself, what did I do today? Then time blocking is a great way to reclaim your day and get a better sense of where your time is actually going. You can not only ensure you're completing your important tasks, but you're also making sure you're setting aside time for rest and self-care. Now, making a to-do list is the first step toward getting work done. But how do you determine what to tackle first when you feel like you don't have enough time to do everything in one day? This is where the Eisenhower matrix comes in. This is a task management technique that prioritizes tasks by urgency and importance. Urgent tasks require immediate attention, something that must be done now and you can't delay. Important tasks may not require immediate attention, but they can help you achieve your long-term goals. It also takes energy to refocus your attention. After switching gears, our minds can linger over the previous task for over 20 minutes until we regain our full concentration. Indulging the impulse to check TikTok just for 1 minute can turn into 20 minutes of trying to get back on task. Now, you may have already heard of this one. The Pomodoro technique helps you resist all of those self-interruptions and retrain your brain to focus. Each Pomodoro is dedicated to one task, and each break is a chance to reset and bring your attention back to what you should be working on. This technique may be for you if you find little distractions often derail the whole workday, consistently work past the point of optimal productivity, have lots of open-ended work that could take unlimited amounts of time, like studying for an exam, researching a blog post, or are overly optimistic when it comes to how much you can get done in a day. Now we're going to go through ways that you can study smarter. One of the techniques we're going to look at is active recall. So unlike passive study methods like reading or watching lectures, which focus on inputting information into the brain, active recall forces the brain to pull information out, aiding in stronger memorization and comprehension. You can use flashcards with questions on one side and the answers on the other, or do a Q&A session with your peers, or even teaching a topic to someone else. By doing this, you're actively assessing and consolidating all the information you know to produce a simplified version. Summarizing content into your own words can also be a great way to practice active recall. Now we have the Cornell method. This is a popular note-taking method for organizing and summarizing your notes that typically results in better overall comprehension. You divide your page into 3 sections: a note-taking area, a cues questions column area, and a summary space. This is a great method for integrating content from different areas like your lectures, seminars, and study notes. It encourages you to develop your summarizing and synthesizing skills. Whether you're learning online or in person, the physical act of writing can help you remember better than just listening or reading. Research shows that taking notes by hand is more effective than typing on a laptop. But right before that essay deadline, you're suddenly set on making your room sparkle. Or told yourself that you'd pull an all-nighter to revise, but now you've fallen down a rabbit hole about other weird internet rabbit holes. If these scenarios sound familiar, you understand procrastination. People procrastinate in unique ways because we're all different. That's why it's tough to tackle procrastination. There's no one-size-fits-all solution. Common reasons why people procrastinate include perfectionism, decision fatigue, where you don't know where to start or where to go next. People sometimes also procrastinate because they're anxious about or afraid of something. For example, fearing a result may delay starting an assessment or avoiding the task altogether. You also have deadlines and goals that feel far away. Try to pick a study location where you're not tempted to curl up with a blanket or watch TV. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb mode and eliminate any other distractions to help you focus. Consider why you're procrastinating and find which time management technique works best for you. Set reasonable goals and break big tasks down. Planning ahead can help reduce stress and use your time more effectively. Figure out what your motivation is and how you can continue being motivated throughout the process. When you set goals for yourself, you're actually making plans for your future self, but only your present self can take action. Getting started is always hard. It may feel easy to slip into old habits without realizing. Find ways to stay motivated throughout the process. Get an accountability buddy to help you stay on track. Overcoming procrastination doesn't happen overnight, and you'll most likely stumble along the way. Take a moment to celebrate the small wins and reward yourself for completing tasks and reaching milestones. And remember, if you're struggling in any way, you're not alone. Just talking your problems through with someone else and coming up with an action plan can make you feel a lot better. Check out all the support services that are available to you.